What's some of your biggest turn-ons? Pause.
Right, big pause.
You sure? For sure. You sure? For sure. You sure? For sure. You sure? For sure. No, we rockin', baby. It's all sevens, no whammies over here. Aye. Hold on.
Man, you know what I need, man?
Let's go.
Man, I need that long story with the turmeric, and I need some ginger in there.
Yeah, to create your own. Makes sense.
Yeah,
I got you.
I need that, man. I need that. And some salmon tacos.
I got you.
And some salmon tacos. Them fire.
Break it down, hit the town, stretch. I'm in the gym.
Appreciate you for coming on.
Of course.
Welcome to Drinking with the Creators.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Creation Smoothie Juice Bar, 225 Salt Lake Road. We got a special guest right here. None other than St. Louis finest, A-Game.
What it do?
So,
Other than these smoothies.
Oh, all right, man. Appreciate you coming out. Just wanted to have you on, man. Just for the people who don't know, you've been running around killing your city, doing anything for years.
Yeah.
But who is A-Game, man? How long you been rapping? How long you been doing what you do?
Man, for a while now. I'll probably say I got like a decade in. About a decade. I got my 10,000 hours and some. I got mine and some.
Right.
And like you said, man, I'm just a hustler at its finest. Like, but I'm not a scary one, Sometimes we got scary hustlers. Like, I'm the one that's really like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna take this risk, I'm gonna take that risk to where, no risk, no reward.
No, 100%. And where did all that come from though? Because I seen you doing your thing for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's not like maybe the support has always been there like you want, but where it always came for you to always just keep that grind going on, and not just for yourself.
Yeah.
You also started a company, so let's talk about that too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I can't even explain what drive me to be successful and hustle the way I do outside of like my family, for real. Like, I just want my family to be in a better position. And it's like, I think with that always in my mind, I got a 13-year-old sister, man. It's like, I talk to her all the time.
Right.
And it's like, I know what my mom gotta go through, and it's like, man, some gotta give, what I'm saying? Some gotta give, some gotta shake to where when my sister turned 18, or even when she turned 16, I don't want her going to work for somebody. I want her to be like, hey bro, it's time for me to work.
Right.
Bet.
Right.
We got the store, we just opened up Hustle City on Taylor. We've been throwing shows, everything. It's like, we just gotta be successful, and you gotta do everything you can in order to make it happen. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, is everything I possibly can.
And the one thing I liked about, everything that you guys do is that you always put other people on too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's one of the big things that I noticed that you do. And
Yeah.
And no questions asked, like, it just, like, where does that come from? Like,
you know what's funny? Like, you keep saying, like, where does that come from? And I'll be honest, like, sometimes, to some extent, I don't even know. Just because, our city is not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that reputation. But, I mean, if I was to give credit to anything or anybody, I say my granddad.
Okay.
My great-granddad, rest his soul. He just was he just put his people first. Like, our people not always, like, forgiving. He was super forgiving. He was super understanding. It was always about his family. And I feel like I got that bone in my body now. And gotta put your people on. And, and it's like, I ain't gonna say it's the easiest to work with them, but it's definitely the most fulfilling. And, like, I know my guys, though, it is easy. Like, I don't gotta question them. I don't gotta think twice. Like, I know what Tristan gonna do. I know what Lou gonna do. I know what Man gonna do. Whereas, like, sometimes when you bring new people into your cipher, it'd be like, man, what a weirdo. Like, you just did something out of the, what was that? So working with my people is real. They make it easy for me to do what I do.
Right. And the reason why I asked that question to me personally, because coming from the similar circumstances, one thing for me was the reason why I always want to see other people succeed, especially because I know how hard it is myself going through the ranks. So even if I might not be 100% where I am, I'm still just gathering people who say, hey, let's do this together, because it's strength of numbers. So that's why I be asking where does it come from. That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
Going through the process myself, I know how it is for everybody doing the same, striving for the same things I'm striving for too.
Facts though.
You know what I mean? And like the last few years, I mean, you've been in California. How's that experience been going?
It's been amazing, man. I learned more than anything. I just learned a lot. Like I could talk about, you know, all of the fun stuff and all the cool stuff. Really, I've just been learning a lot, man. Like learning, it's firsthand experience on what the industry is really like. How the people in these places that, you know, from St. Louis, you're kind of on the outside looking in at the industry. Now I got a bird's eye view. You know, I'm shaking hands with people who may have produced your favorite songs or may have actually made your favorite songs. So, you know, just really getting to see that firsthand. And I've gotten so much better as an artist being out there. The competition that I'm facing on a daily basis is the best talent in the nation, in the world, for that matter. So it's like, it's also made me just get so much better as an artist, expand my overall sound and not, again, St. Louis is so tough and gritty that, like, being here, you kind of get caught up in that, like, trying to be tough, you know, tougher than you need to be.
Right.
It's okay to be tough. But when you're in these things, especially with your craft, you'll be tougher than you need to be. Going to this environment, it's not that I didn't lose any edge. I just learned, like, oh, I can do other things. I don't just have to do this thing. So LA been a blessing, man, super big blessing.
So it sounds like you've been making some adjustments and stuff like that too, which is key in order to continue to grow to that next level and to kind of reach new heights.
Yeah.
So the pandemic, like, how has everything been affecting you? Because you open up in the store in the middle of everything going on. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to congratulate you on that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a big deal. So
it was. I'm trying to be like y'all, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be like y'all. But no, that's a blessing, man. I think strength in numbers.
Yep.
Like we as, you know, our community specifically, like, we gotta move the way that, you know, y'all move and how we move with, you know, partner up with your people, man. Like, do something other than going out to, you know, the club on Friday. Like, make something work, because all of this stuff is adding up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna add up. It's currently adding up.
Right.
And, you know, man, the pandemic was a blessing to me. Like, it was a blessing.
Right.
Super big blessing. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the way everything is going. But man, so much happened in the pandemic too. It's so weird that it was a pandemic for stuff to happen, because it almost felt like I was outside, but I wasn't.
Right.
But, you know, I was in a hyperbolic chamber. You know what I'm saying, got myself together, opened up the store, and worked, man. I made so much music in the pandemic. I made so much music, so many moves that, man, it's about to be ugly coming out of this pandemic.
Right.
It's gonna be ugly.
Right. And not only that, you also not even helping people with money. I mean, with the music, but you also got financial stuff people could tap into if they want to get their finances right too.
Gotta get, whether it's credit. Again, the funny thing about the pandemic, I'm glad you mentioned that, is it made me realize the other hustles that needed to be tapped into, and just things that I need to do in general. Like working on my own dang on credit. Like figuring that out, but then getting a lane to where I can help other people out with their credit, which is huge, because you learn, like, hey, none of us got good credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Overall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Overall, it's like, dang, none of us got good credit. Or none of us know anything about the stock market. It's like, bro, but the pandemic really allowed me, because I'm always on the move. I mean, you know, I'm going to Atlanta this weekend, just flew in a few days ago. Always the hustle and bustle, but the pandemic allowed me to sit down and take classes on stocks, you know what I'm saying? And go over the credit situation with my girl Shyla and just really figure it out. And the coolest part is all of these people that I'm learning from is black. That's the wild part. Like, I'm getting information from other black people.
Right.
It's the nuttiest thing ever. It's amazing though. Like, I'm super thankful. But yeah, man, people can definitely tap in with the stocks. We've been teaching people and helping them make money. That's very gratifying. Like, it's very gratifying to see people like again, people making thousands of dollars already, you know, and I'm not even an expert, but it's just like, you know, I feel like, you know, Harriet Tubman would be very proud, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that whole thing where she was taking people from one spot to the next, you know what I'm saying, to help them elevate, whereas, like, you know, and with the Underground Railroad and those things, it was like an information channel. And that's what we doing now. It's like, 100%. We just giving the information, you know what I'm saying, making it easy for, you know, anybody, but again, our people specifically, to learn stuff that we just, again, you know, I take a lot of pride in knowing that I got street cats coming to me like, man, look at the stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. I am very satisfied by that. Like that, it make my heart smile to know, like, you know what I'm saying? We making an impact like that.
100%. Because those are usually the forgotten people. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, I'm actually glad you made that reference point to Harriet Tubman, because most people are so literal. It might go over their head and be like, he's comparing himself to... No. It's the concept of what she was actually doing.
Exactly.
Versus
because that was huge.
It's huge.
It was huge.
And I think we have to actually start, if we're going to admire people from the past, we got to see how we could do those same things today. It don't have to be the exact same thing, but the concept can be done today.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And working on your craft, because you're talking about money and working on your craft and your passion, how has that helped your craft go to another level, not really having to worry about money so much, and how important is it to people to hit you up to say, hey, listen, you want to really take your stuff serious, you're going to have to not worry about money so much. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely, it's a, man, that's so funny because, man, you know, and this is the thing, you know, like, I definitely don't want to make it seem as if, you know, it's all the way figured out, but not stressing about money like that.
Yeah.
Man, it's a certain level of, like, if I'm trying to think how to say it, like it's like that anxiety not there. It's a certain level of calm. A certain level of stillness that, you know, you get to think and operate with. It's even like, you know what I'm saying, you know, we picking up the phones, and it's like in that, it's like doing anything. If you doing it because, man, if I don't do this, then it's over. It's a whole different place from like, I'm doing it because I'm really focusing in on it and I love it. Like, not because, like, man.
It comes across differently, too.
There's a certain level of, you know, when you walk in the building, like, something different about the guy. My granny, every time you see me today, she be like, are you still growing? And I'm like, you know what? It's something, granny, but it's not really that. It's just, you know, I'm just in a place where, you know, I always say to myself, like, bro, again, at a certain point, I'm doing real well because I could go to the gym at like 11 in the morning. Like, that's when most people have to get, they already been at work for like 5 hours. It's like, I'm jogging in the middle of downtown LA, finna go to the gym. So it's like, man, it's definitely huge though to not stress about money in that way. And people need it. Everybody need it, bro. Because it's like, being broke is its own problem. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, life already hard. And you're broke? Jesus Christ. And you broke? That's a whole new thing. Because no matter what, you could be Bill Gates and he just got a divorce. I'm sure that way on his mental somehow, like, that way on his mental. But imagine if the people that are, you know, getting in these divorces or whatever the bad situation may be, and you're broke. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for nobody.
No, it's a fact. I remember a long time ago, man. You know, I'm from New York, so I used to always get, not to say we, but I used to always get parking tickets, or because you know you got to move at a certain time. So they towed my car one day, and I called my friend, and he was like, "Hey, man, you just got to make more money." Because something's always gonna come up. So I was calling like, man, but that right there changed my mindset. It's like, yo, there's always gonna be something going on. The thing is making more money. It ain't about this thing right here. This is always gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
You know what I mean?
So if you got a vehicle, you're gonna get tickets. I ain't gonna say you're gonna get towed, but it's now likely. It's now likely that you'll get towed off the strength you got the whip.
Or you're gonna have cell phone. You got. There's so many different expenses that could come up.
Everything costs.
Everything costs.
Everything costs, bro. Nothing is free. So you need the bread, and you gotta get better at finding these hustles, bro. This is the 21st century. In 2021, there is nothing that is inaccessible.
Facts.
Nothing. The internet got it all. They are snitching on everybody. Everybody. They have taken the rules and they have exposed them. Anything that was a secret is no longer a secret.
Right.
And it's a lot to digest. Because it'd be like, is that easy? This all I gotta do? That's it? They been lying to us for real? Because now you learn like, oh yeah, they absolutely been lying to us. They've absolutely been hiding the information. And now, you know, we gotta go find it though. And the coolest part, man, is you learn through the internet in particular that it's a lot of people doing a lot of cool things. And some people are charging for the information, which is, you go to school, you're paying these people
100%.
thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to work for me. It's like,
100%.
go get that information, man. Like, gotta go get that info.
So I know you put out a lot of new music. I know you drinking the drink. You did order some tacos too, so they should be ready. So we're gonna get those tacos going.
I need those.
See what it's hitting.
It's been a
for
long
you.
day, man.
Right.
It's been a long day.
Right.
Sir. Yeah, the good salmon tacos. You sure you don't want one of these, man?
I got mine waiting for me, man. I want to do it.
That's good.
No cheese like you like.
Hallelujah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
Appreciate that. And well, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
No, go ahead, man.
All right, cool. So
I'm gonna need another one of these, man.
I got you. And let the people know, because you created your own drink. So when you come in here, you can get what we have on the menu, but you can also create your own drink. That's why it's called Creations, you know. Create your own day, create your own drink, create your own food, create your own life. That's what this is about right here. People that are creating their own life and not just taking what life is given to them. They're taking lemons and making lemonade. So
I'm mind blown. I didn't know it was called Creations because you create all of this swag, like that you can customize it, which is why it's called Creations.
well, I mean, I made that up just now. Like you said earlier, man, you gotta be sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta. That's how it happens in life, though, right? Something comes at you, you make the adjustment as it comes along, and then you run with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
it
beautiful.
feels good, it sounds good, and
No, this fire though.
Tastes good.
Long story short, is long story short or is it just long story?
long story.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
But I added turmeric and ginger because I'm trying to be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely. So new music. Talk to me about the new music you got out right now.
Man, I've been dropping so much music. I dropped a record. I shot a video in Belize. Went to Belize at the beginning of the year. That was a super
How was
dope.
that?
Man, it was. But that's the first time that you really learn, like, America's not that bad.
Right. Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. Because what you see is, while it is beautiful,
Right.
they are very poor. And I'm not being funny. Like that is, you be like, oh, okay. Our poverty is bad.
Right.
But that type of poverty, like where the houses are like, made out of like some type of clay. Like these are not.
It's different.
They not. TVs and phones are very like normal here. It's not normal there. Like
Right.
they can't just wake up and turn on the TV. But it is beautiful. But I was like, man, the minimum wage is $3.
Really?
$3 and something, like maybe it's $3.50. Man, and then our dollar is worth double theirs.
Wow.
So man, you learn a lot. But it was so beautiful, man. It was a good reset. I did it in January at the beginning of the year. And you know me, I'm a real, I'm definitely a big ball of energy. Big ball of energy, but it was one of them moments, man, where you like really, really thankful for what's going on. Really, it made me super thankful, overly thankful, because you just, in the moment, I was with cool people. Such a blessing, man. And I shot a video. I don't know nobody shooting videos in Belize.
Nah, man.
I don't know, not a person.
Nah, that was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. In fact, that's what I was saying. You doing all this stuff during the pandemic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even slowing down. Like, you putting your foot on the gas.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
that
I'm saying?
because once we walk out of this pandemic, it's just going. Again, I got something to show for it. You know? I was showing somebody yesterday my videos and the music and just how like now we got an opportunity to pay attention to the digital side and really invest in our marketing, like to where it look better now that we got tens and thousands of views on from Facebooks and the YouTubes and all of that stuff. It's like, oh, okay, now we can talk.
Right.
It's a little harder to talk with no views. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I was still able to book some good shows with no views. It's like, okay, but now when I go into the building, it's like, yeah, check me out. Oh man. Somebody like this dude, they viewing it, he got views on top of views. So Really got to do that. But so we got Belize, we did Inhale. Man, that's such a vibey record. Handsome and Hood is my lead single. We ain't really start pushing it like we're going to really put a lot of money into that and make it work. I just dropped a record today called Mama for Mother's Day.
Oh really?
Yeah. Me and Trey about to drop a collaboration project called Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of good music on there. And again, we just getting better with the marketing, and everything costs. So it's like getting better with our hustles and realizing that everything costs. It's like, okay, cool. Let's do smart things in order to put ourselves in the best position possible. Right. Which is, I won't tell them everything, but we definitely, we about to do this collaboration and, do more things to where we can put ourselves in the best position, to have our visibility at a higher level, but then also make the money. It was like, Tristan had said it the other day, I think after y'all went to Lou's show, and he was like, man, look, at the end of the day, all this is just about the money. And we got to do the smartest things that we can do to do that, is get the money. You want to get the visibility, but you want the money. So.
And that's one thing that I respect about you guys, man, because going to Lou's show the other day, and whenever you have a show, you got live bands, you know what I'm saying? Lou had dancers out there. Like, people don't put the production in, like, the doing the shows in the city like that. Like, that's phenomenal. That's what separates you guys, I think.
Yeah.
And that's putting that into that craft, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
so I definitely appreciate that, number one. And one thing, the last thing I want to talk about too is because you won a contest for Vote too. How was that experience, man? Because that was a big deal.
Nuts. I was the last. What's crazy is I'm the last artist that Andre Harrell stamped before he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of big. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he no talent for sure. So
he definitely said, called me a star. If his profile's still active, it's on there. It's posted. But it was huge. I think. Again, like when I said before, other people's situation is very secondhand.
Right.
I'm very firsthand, knowledge of what's going on. Right. And the main takeaway though that I got from that, bro, is I was like, I could have did some things different. That's really my biggest takeaway. Crazy. Is like, when I won, because I'm not used to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I've been winning a lot of competitions, but sometimes, you almost get into your head, you're like, man, they're gonna make the wrong decision. So when I won, I'm so hyped that I don't feel like I took advantage of the networking opportunity as much as I could have. I think I could have took even more. Now, I do have some relationships from that opportunity that have lasted for a while and that, I'm thankful for and I think are going to lead to bigger and better things. But my biggest takeaway is like, man, you gotta, when you in them situations, either A, I have to do something different, or B, I need to make sure I got somebody with me who can, while my adrenaline is on 1,000, 100%. They can still be here and do all of those other things that need to be done. Because, but that's also like the kind of the downfall of moving to these places without my team.
That's all it was. Because you got a super solid team, but if you're just in a whole nother state by yourself.
By myself,
that's
like,
which is a testament to you going for what you want to do in life. It is what it is.
It matters. I'm definitely like the battery pack of my team. Right. Doing that, it go a long way. Because even if I do it by myself, it's like everybody stay motivated. Like, because without them wins, boy, it'd be hard to stay motivated. I see, everybody get tired and retire. Man.
Yes, sir.
You see it all the time. They get tired. It's like, all right, man, look. I ain't getting no money. Right. I ain't winning nothing. I'm done with this. They stopped releasing music. They stopped doing shows. They stopped doing videos. Like, they still in the way, but they don't got the same hustle. So. Right.
Well, that's why I wanted to, like I said, definitely have you out here, man, because I appreciate what you guys doing. Because y'all ain't stopped nothing. Y'all just keep on going. Y'all put your foot on the gas, and it's getting better and better and better and better and better. Just got a couple quick questions for you, man. You a morning person? You a night person, man? What do you like? When do you get this stuff done the most?
Morning. I wake up at like Well, because of LA in the stock market, like on most days I get up at like 6 o'clock, 6:30, and if I'm not on that, I'm still getting up at like 8 in the morning, and you know, at least up and trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying, and handling things, but this lifestyle is so messed up because, you know, I end up being up all night too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but again, so I don't know.
It's the grind.
Yeah, it's the grind. But like, I like the mornings the best though. I definitely like the mornings the best. But the way everything's set up, I do it all.
What's some of your biggest turn-ons? Pause.
Right, big pause. So what do you mean? I'm confused.
In general, bro. In general.
Oh man, like,
because it's turn off then turn off.
I get it. I get it.
You know, just dealing with people or music, anything.
Yeah. Man. People make what I hate, bro. Well, what I don't like is people who make things unnecessarily difficult. Like, all of this stuff is easy.
Yeah,
it's like we was talking about the shop that y'all about to open up.
Right.
One location, very easy. This other location, extremely unnecessarily difficult. And it's like, but why?
Right.
Because once you learn, that's what I learned about being in LA with certain industry stuff. It's like, that was very simple. This didn't take all of this extra talking and all this weird stuff y'all doing. Like, let's just do it and get it over with. So I was like, that's what I really can't stand. But I think things that I enjoy or like about people is just people that's motivated and, you know, positive energy. Like, I like people who always got something good to say. I can't stand being around people who just, you know, always got something negative to say, or it's like, you know, it's a drag.
Oh, it's a drain.
It drains your energy. You start getting negative. You be like, man, you know what? Nah, man, I don't want to do that. I want to talk about how we gonna get some money, or let's have some fun. Like, you know, 'cause that's what life is about.
Yankees or the Cardinals?
The Cardinals.
You know how to throw that in there, man.
Dang.
Come on, the Yankees, right?
The Cardinals.
Come on, man, disrespectful. But anyway, so if you was running a campaign, what would be your slogan?
Oh, it pays to be plugged. Cause it really does. It pays to be plugged.
So you pay for what you don't know out here.
What?
And what you don't have access to.
What?
Yeah.
They're charging you double.
Yeah.
Triple sometimes. Quadruple sometimes if you really don't know no better. $5.95 down.
Right. If you
6 months.
Yeah. Oh, you killing me, man.
With a $500 markup.
Oh, you killing me.
I'm just saying, man.
So it's like if you ain't plugged, you got bad credit out here, basically.
Man, you do, man. Like, and all these plugs are accessible, man.
Yeah.
People just want to work with people that they can trust, that's dependable. Like, that's all they want. That's it.
And you know what the crazy thing is? I'm actually glad you said that, though, because the plug is out here for everybody now. With the internet, like you just said, you literally just gotta go search it. Just like they've been telling us for years, right? You gotta search for the truth. The truth don't gotta, the only thing that find you is the lie. The
and
truth,
it's aggressive.
you gotta search, it's very aggressive. You know what I mean? Because it needs your attention.
Yeah.
But you gotta seek the truth. So I appreciate you saying that, man. And appreciate you coming out, man.
Of course, man.
Episode number 6,
man.
Drinking with the Champs.
Oh, Drinking with the Champs.
Drinking with Creators. You gotta do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say appreciate you, champ, and it went. It came out the wrong way.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, man. So we do it again.
Yeah.
All right. So. Forgot what?
You've been smooth for 5 straight episodes.
It's like you reading the script. You forget sometimes, something throw you off. The door opened up, it kind of like threw me off. My bad. So anyway, episode number 6.
Yeah.
A-Game, appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man.
Also, too, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Kendrick Curls, for all your hair, wigs, weaves, whatever you need. Get out there on the weekend, show your stuff. We got Big Smile Photo Booth for all your weddings, events, baby showers, whatever you need. And of course, we got cinematic BAMs for all your video, marketing, whatever you need. He can do it visually and turn it into a movie. And of course, this episode we are sponsored by Hustle City.
You dig?
Hustle City, so appreciate that. All the links will be in the description. Episode number 6 is a wrap. Drinking with the creators.
I drank this whole smoothie in this episode. I'm just letting y'all know. It was fire.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Appreciate y'all,
All
man.
right, man. Be empowered, live abundant. We out.